Hi everyone! Any comments, likes, and or subscribes are always appreciated. And also, please let me know what you think about this video. Thanks! Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Laura, and today I'm going to just show you a quick process video on how to make some large decorated policy envelopes. I'm going to show you how to make the envelope itself and then give you some ideas on how to decorate the front. The envelope itself is really great for using up your 12 by 12s, and then the decoration is really good for using up your scraps and definitely your journaling cards and the, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank, maybe your ephemera, cut apart, stuff like that. And then also it's really good for maybe using up some trims that you have or other decorations that maybe aren't too bulky, but you use your judgment on how you want to do these. So I'm just going to show you a few that I'm in the process of doing. So I'm using the paper pad from Parkland. I believe it's called Glitz and Glamour. I saw it last year. Somebody hauled it and I had to go get it, and then of course it's just been sitting there in my stash. So I wanted to use up a lot of the papers, but also maybe mass make some things so that I could get some Happy Mail done, or just have them waiting for you know, whenever I need them. And then another good thing about these, this size is a really good size to use the treat bags that you get from Dollar Tree. Let me see if I've got some here. So like these treat sacks are perfect. I can show you once I've got everything done how they fit in. And these are long enough to where you can have it coming up the top a little bit. That way when people go to grab their stuff, they're pulling everything out at one time. And then these also fit really well in these self-closing bags. Let's see, these are the 6 by 10 closing bags with the extra lip here for the seal. So these fit really nicely in there if you want to send them as a gift or just make an enclosure for it. So let me show you the process really quick and then we'll get into some decorating. So this is already cut to 12 by 12. So we're going to do some scoring, and scoring is going to be really simple. So these are going to measure 5.5 by 9 once everything is glued up. So you're going to score at 3 1/4. And if you've got a paper that has an orientation, this is going to be the up and down right here, top and bottom. Okay, and then you're going to do a 180 turn. And again, score at 3 1/4. Oh, that one went off there. Okay, and then you're going to do a 1/4 turn. We're going to be scoring, so the top is here, the bottom's here. You're going to score at 1 1/2. And then do a 180 turn, score the bottom at 1 1/2 as well. So really simple. Scoring at 3 1/4, flip it, 3 1/4 here. And then when you score the top and the bottom, it's 1 1/2 and 1 1/2. Okay. So I'm going to turn this over so it's easier to see the scores. And let me get my scissors. So essentially you're going to eyeball these, or if you want to make it more precise, I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So we're going to make our flaps. We're going to cut out each of these small sections, but mitering on the inside of the top flaps, okay? So it'll make more sense when I'm doing it here. So you're going to go maybe about 1 centimeter, 1/4 of an inch from the score to the right, and then you're going to cut just past this intersection here, because this is going to give us a good flap. And then also when we fold these parts over, it's not fighting to close here at the bottom. Okay, so then just slightly below here, so maybe like 1/8 of an inch, you're going to cut and meet that other cut. And you're gonna eyeball it all the way around, all four sides, or you can do how like you do your tags, where you cut off the one corner and then line it up with your corner here and cut along here. So that's up to you if you want them to be perfectly precise. That's the best way that I find to do it, or just eyeball it here. I'm gonna go through these really quickly. And these scraps, you can keep them for this project. It works better if you're using scraps from a different pattern. So like if you make 2 of these, use these on your other envelope and use the scraps from your other envelope on this one. That way there's some contrast, but you can keep these for this project, or you can dig into your other scrap pile. Okay, so let's find the orientation. Okay, this is the top. Okay, so let's fold over and fold over. And see what I mean here? There's a little bit of space between the folds and the top flap. Same for the bottom. That way the flaps aren't fighting each other. Okay, so at first we're just going to fold these two and the bottom. And just a bit. You don't want to go too far this way. Again, just eyeballing it. And then same thing for here. I do like to get the edges though on these so that nothing's catching here, but not too far down because you need that to be open. Okay, so there's your basic envelope. So these are nice. They're a really good size. Let me show you really quickly how these fold up in here. So here's your clear bag. Actually, let me fold this down. That way you can see the finished product. And it closes up just enough there to where it's not going to catch any of your envelope. Okay, and then so here's your treat bag. So let's just put some of these in here. So these are some doilies that I got in some Happy Meal somebody sent me. So I'm always afraid stuff is going to get lost in the bottom of something like this. So this is all the way at the bottom. So this has some good give here. So you can just tuck it in. Or if you are sending these unsealed, you could even just leave it like that. That way they see it in there. They can just pull it out. So it's perfect for these treat bags. Okay, so let's do some decorating. So what I like to do is, let me see, I've got some of these cut aparts left over. A piece of a doily. So let's do some contrast. Let me see, what do I have? I get my glue gun warming up. So here are some of the scraps that I have. So I think I want to get some dark, maybe some of that. Let's see how that looks. And let's do that because it has the makeup. And let's keep that off to the side. We'll rummage through that in just a second. Okay, so let's see how we like these. And you don't have to use all of them. There's limited space here, so just kind of give yourself an idea of how you want it to look. Maybe something like that. So yep, I'm gonna get this all glued down and I'll be right back. Okay, so there is kind of like collaging, right? But using up some scraps there. These are all from the same pad, so you know they kind of coordinate. So let's add some extras. Let's see. So maybe that can go across there. Okay. 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 Do this fast so it doesn't dry. I'm also afraid sometimes when I send stuff that has hot glue on it that it's gonna fall off. I don't know, maybe I need to get some better glue. We'll see how that dries because it is sheer there, so I may need to cover that up. But I also love to put my paper flowers on there that maybe I need to use up, or it just looks really nice. So that might be nice, like here, maybe a little bit here. But that's pretty much it. If you want to send this as maybe like a reusable thing, get some of your double-sided adhesive, place it here, but don't take off the backing. That way they can use it. So that's another idea. Okay, so I just wanted to run through the finished ones that I made. So this one I added a little bit of eyelash trim here, and then a flower. This one I add a little bit of organza ribbon and this butterfly. And this one has some iridescent ribbon here and this butterfly here as well. This one I added some pink lace ribbon trim and this tiny little bow. This one I added a bow that I made freehand, and you all probably recognize these butterflies from Temu, lace applique. Again, this one has a bow and a butterfly. This one I just added the trim across. Some of these that have like busier patterns, I didn't want to do too much to them. Same thing on this one, this trim there. This one I added just a small piece of trim at the bottom. This one has a longer piece of trim across, and this one has the plastic pearls here. Same on this one, plastic pearls, and this one has some soft little pom-pom trim there at the bottom. But yep, I hope you like this. I hope this helps you use up your stash and your scraps. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment, like, and or subscribe. I hope y'all are doing well and having a good day or night wherever you are. Take care. Bye-bye.